To make this point clear, let me share with you this song. Michael Jordan once said, I failed over and over and over again, and that is why I have succeeded. I love that quote because I realized that what I learned in my valley helps me to get to my mountaintops. In fact, I wouldn't be at this mountaintop if I didn't have my valleys. I wasn't popular at all when I was in school. It was hard walking down the hall, felt like a fool. Kids could be so cool when somebody's different. The guys call me names and the girls say distant. I had a little stutter and I didn't learn fast. Butterflies in my stomach every day in class. I felt bad because I had love inside. But nobody at the time ever knew I was a nice guy. All the name calling tore me down. But I didn't know then it would mold me now. What doesn't kill you, build you. Pound for pound, my endurance allowed me to go round for round. Now I'm a heavyweight now. See the passion in my eyes when you overcome pain? It's no surprise. Right before the bullies in my life, you know why? Why they tried to break me down? I was learning to survive. When I was young, I was horrible at sports, and the guys on my team thought that I was a dork. I admit I wasn't good, but I tried my best. That's all that really mattered, so I didn't stress, because my dad was in the bleachers, cheering me on, so bullying this sport could ever do me a harm. Even when the spectators were haters, stay strong. I had a real bond that helped me go on. When I messed up, I confess, I respect that. Everybody's going to make mistakes, so expect that. It's all about learning from the trips and the stumbles. Never get discouraged, always stay humble. The only real losers never enter the arena. Criticize how you play, but in the game you never see them. Just want to do my best. In my dad's eyes, won the race because I know how to survive.
So I got it. I got it, bro. No, you're laughing.
I have a question for you. How many of you saw me fall down? You saw me fall. You saw me fall down.
And you get up back.
You saw me fall.
That's a part of it. That's a part of it.
You saw me fall down. But also you saw how I immediately got back up again and continued dancing. And that there is a very powerful illustration of a very profound life principle. In life, we all fall down from time to time. But only the winners keep getting back up again. Holler if you hear me. Only the winners realize that we can always start over again. No matter what has happened in the past, we can always start over again. We can always press the reset button. The reset button. It's never too late to press the reset button. Now, of course, we do have to face the consequences of our behavior. And our behavior always has consequences. However, it's never too late to press the reset button. I think about the story about a father who had two sons. And the younger son gave in to the temptation to reject his values and his beliefs and his faith and to leave home and to go out and live a very wild lifestyle. And so he goes out and he lives this very wild lifestyle, and at first he's having fun, but then he starts experiencing the pain of the consequences of his behavior, the pain that we all experience when we do things that goes against our integrity and our beliefs and our faith and our values. He starts experiencing the pain, and he starts to realize that he's made a big mistake, and at that point he decides to push the reset button. He decides to start over again. So he is coming back home, and he's on his way back home, and he's thinking to himself that his father will never forgive him completely. He's thinking that the best thing that can happen is that, he can come home and beg his father to make him like one of the hired servants. So he comes home, and as he's getting close to the house, his father sees him coming and runs out and greets him and hugs him and forgives him, totally forgives him, and accepts him back into the family. And I think about that story, and it really touches me because it shows me that it's never too late to start over again. It's never too late to press the reset button. Although we do have to face the consequences of our behavior. You see, the past does not equal the future. Our biography does not have to become our destiny. And so therefore, we do not have to live in the past. In fact, it's very unhealthy to live in the past. Because if you live in the past, you die in the present. Holler if you hear me. If you live in the past, you die in the present. If you're holding on to the baggage of the past, you'll never be able to fully embrace the present moment. We must let go of the baggage of the past, but always hold on to the lessons that we've learned from the past. And that's a very key point. Because, think about it, good judgment comes from experience. And experience often comes from bad judgments. So as long as we always learn from our mistakes, then even our mistakes will become part of the process of our ultimate success. Holler if you hear me. I get so excited because this material is so real. Let go of the baggage of the past, hold on to the lesson that you learned, and move forward. Purpose and our destiny in life. Our problems are blessings.
I'm here again, Mo. I'm here again. Sing it. Oh, hey. Hey. Oh.
Holler if you hear me.
Yeah.
Sit down. Everybody please stand up and stretch your arms up towards you. Yeah. Now here's the group dance. It's called a step touch. All we're going to do is go side to side like this. Volunteers to come up here. Come on up. Oh, you right here.
Go, Alazar.
Oh, you right here. Come on here.
Come on, man. Try it out. Let's go. Stay
Now
there.
go like this.
What? You want to go? I'll go if you go. So who's going to record it? Who's going to record it? Huh? And let's Alazar go in. You go in? Alright. Oh, he stop.
Holler if you hear me. To really make this point clear, let me share with you this across his neck. One of the pots had a crack in it, while the other pot was perfect. Each day, at the end of the long walk from the water stream back to the house, the perfect pot always delivered a full portion of water, but the broken pot always delivered only half a pot of water, because the other half of its water would always leak out through the crack that was in its side, all the way back to the house. And this continued on for years. And of course, the perfect pot felt proud of itself. It felt like a high achiever. It felt successful. Had very high self-esteem. It felt good about itself. But the broken pot felt